Alright guys, so now I want to simply upload to GitHub. Well now what I want to do here is first, I almost forgot, something that's very important. Well, a couple of things. First, we have to do yarn lock in our client folder. Just to basically, so yarn, just to make sure that we have all the current versions of everything. And then I need to do a yarn on the back end as well, because I'm not sure if I did that earlier. And then what I want to do is, I want to basically create a gitignore file. That's on the back end so that we don't have to upload all the node modules to GitHub, because that's a lot of extra bloat that doesn't need to be uploaded, because they can just download it from GitHub. They basically run npm install to get the dependencies that's needed when they download it, when they pull it from GitHub. So you don't want to upload the node modules folder. So this will take a while doing the yarn lock, and I'll come back once it's finished and create the gitignore file. And so basically now I just want to do uh, the gitignore file. So let me just close this client folder up and go into the main root folder of our app. I want to do new file, and I want to do .gitignore. You can see the symbol changes there. And then what I want to do is simply put in node underscore modules, which is basically the node modules there. And then basically I want to do config / config.env, which is our environment variables. And now you can see it's grayed out there. And also the node modules in here is grayed out because by default React ignores the node modules folder for you. And then now I want to do git init to create an empty repository. I want to do git add everything like that. Commit the changes. -am. You can get this whatever you want. So I'm gonna just say version 1.0.0 like that. And then I want to do now this is when you want to use GitHub here. So basically you want to go to the plus icon and do new repository. And then name this whatever you want to name it. I'm gonna make it public. Now you want to skip this if you're importing a local repository, basically from one from a computer. So basically you want to just skip that step right there for right now. You want to create it, and then once you do that, this should pop up. Now if you actually hit that checkbox, this won't, and you didn't skip that step, this won't pop up, and then you'd have to do it again. So basically you should see this quick setup if you've done this kind of thing before right here like this. And you just want to copy it. You just copy this. Well, actually, you don't even want to copy that. You come down here actually and grab this entire piece, because we want to basically use this command here of git remote add origin, which is what we named it, or we're adding a remote repository. And then we want to push the changes from our local repository to the remote repository. And you can see it's the same name as whatever you named it here. So I'll do like that. And then now you want to do git push -u origin master. So that's what I'm gonna do here. That. And then it should basically upload it to GitHub. And you can see there it is, 17 seconds ago it's uploaded. And if we go in there, you can see all the files here like this, and everything works the way it should. And so that's basically how you do it. Obviously this wasn't the best series in terms of like going over every single thing, but I tried to cover as much as I could when trying to cover like hooks, as well as covering how to use class components and functional components, and use the consumer if you're using context API, which is similar to Redux. It's not much different. So if you understand context API, you'll understand Redux as well. Basically, I tried to understand all that. I mean, the best way I could. This is the second time that I've taught this kind of thing. The first time was actually a week or so ago with the mean stack. So basically, it's like I'm kind of new to the teaching part of this. So it's like I'm trying my hardest to like basically get better at teaching. So please comment, subscribe, and let me know what I can like do better to get this information to you. And enjoy the rest of your day.